everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already guessed, today we are going to be ranking my eyeshadow palettes that I have tried throughout the month of October. If this is something that you're interested in, then please stick around, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and please turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And let's just dive into it. Let's just dive straight into it. So I just want to say that if I've used any palettes towards the end, I know I've done a video on the new newish Natasha Denona My Dream Collection. I'm not going to rank that because I've used it once. I also did a look with the Norns from the Oden's Eye. Again, I've only used that once, so I don't want to rank that just because I don't feel like I've had chance to properly use it as much, and I probably will try and give it a couple more goes throughout this month so I can pop it into next one. So we don't have many to actually rank. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. There we go, 7. So yeah, let's just get into it and let's see where. Now I just want to put a disclaimer on as well. I kind of enjoyed every single one of these palettes, but there was some that obviously I enjoyed a little bit more. Okay, so the first one that we're going to go with today is the Revolution and Coverline. They obviously did a whole brand thing with this where they released a whole collection. That's the word I'm after. So yeah, they did a whole collection with this eyeshadow palette. I have done a look with this over here, and I've also used it in my spare time. Now the mattes are good. Then they seem user friendly to me. The shimmers are a little bit, they're okay. They're nothing to shout from the rooftops about. I did have to put a little bit of blending work in, which I'm totally okay about. It's okay. It's more of a palette for a collector. Am I sad that I got it? Absolutely not. I do like a purple look, so yeah, I liked the look that I created here on YouTube with this. The lipstick, on the other hand, if you've watched that video, that lipstick stinks like to high heaven. I haven't even used the other side of it because I'm so scared. I actually think that I might throw it away, because if you've got it and it smells, please let me know, because I'm pretty convinced mine is off. It's like, I'm pretty convinced. So next one coming in at number 6. Please don't come for me. Please don't come for me. But this is the Hocus Pocus 2. Oh my god, I was so disappointed. I really was. This is my first ever Colourpop palette. Packaging is 10 out of 10. Colour story, 10 out of 10. Absolutely love that colour story. Quality, formula, shocking. Absolutely terrible. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what the hype is. This shadow up here, beautiful. In a corner, used it as a lid shade. It's okay, it doesn't pick up the very best with the brush. This purple, absolutely horrendous. Like, I couldn't pick it up. It is so hard panned. It is ridiculous. I just don't like it. I just do not like this formula. I don't know if I need to use it some more. I've used it about 3 times now. I liked the second look. It was okay, but I'm not impressed. Like, I have another Colourpop palette on the way because I really want to try something that I know so many people have raved about. So I ordered the Star Wars, the bigger one. I know that it came back in stock, but this is definitely a nostalgia buy because I'm really gutted. And the only reason that it's got higher than the Coverline one is just simply because the colour story is more my colour story. So and I love the packaging and I love Hocus Pocus, so that's the only reason it's ranked that one step up. Is that's just predominantly a purple palette, whereas this one you can do more with, but it really lacks quality. I don't get the hype. I really don't, and I'm really hoping and praying that this Star Wars one is so much better than that one. If I'd have brought this and loved it and the quality and that was amazing, I would have purchased so much from the brand because there's so many good things on there. the fantasy palettes that they've brought out, the purple one and the neutral one, look stunning. Look absolutely stunning. I'm just so scared. Like, when you try a palette and it's so bad that you don't want to purchase from that brand anymore, that is that one. So I purchased the Star Wars one, and I'm really hoping, and if the Coverline one had been bigger with a better colour story, that would have ranked higher than that one. And I don't really want to think I would rank Revolution higher than that. Do you know what I mean? They're hit and miss, but yeah, it was just not good. It was just not good. Okay, right, coming in at number 5 is the Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy palette. So this is the first limited edition palette that I brought from Beauty Bay. I like Beauty Bay's formula. It's good. I love this packaging. It's really, really good. This is their Christmas palette that they've done. It is limited edition, so I know that they're really hard to get hold of. And I do like this colour story. This black, I feel like you're best to pack it on rather than blend it out, because you do lose the shimmer. But I like it. I like it. I think I liked both looks. I've only used this palette twice, and I do like both looks I created. But both times, only reason it's ranking here, both times the shimmers have transferred. They've worn off, even though I've used glitter glue underneath. They're not amazing, if you know what I mean. This white wasn't the best. But no, it's nice. It's a nice colour story. I like this colour story. I love a grungy colour story. So yeah, I will be reaching for it some more. So obviously it might rank higher. It might come back and it might make a comeback. But no, I do like the colour story. I do want to reach for it some more, because I definitely don't feel like I've gotten my use out of it from the twice that I've used it. But I definitely want to reach for this burgundy shade over here. That is absolutely stunning. I don't think I've reached for that one. I don't think so. I know I did. I don't know. I can't remember what looks I did with it, to be quite honest. But I do remember I was making a note of how the eyeshadows performed. And this one just transferred. But it's a nice one. And I'm glad that I've got it. So I'll definitely use it some more. Okay, so it's getting harder now. It's getting harder. Right, so coming in at 4th place. Again, don't come for me. These are all personal preferences. If you love that Beauty Bay palette and it's the best thing since sliced bread, I'm glad that you love it. I really, really am. If you love the Hocus Pocus palette, great. If it's performing brilliant for you, I'm so, so happy that you haven't wasted your money. I feel like I've totally wasted my money. But, you know, we're here. We're ranking it. We're just going to have fun. Okay, so coming in at number 4, again, another high-end palette. And this is the Huda Beauty Empowered palette. Now, this colour story is stunning. Really, really pretty. But it's just not me, guys. It's really, really not. The looks that I created were okay. I wasn't overwhelmed. I found the shimmers to be quite chunky, and I found these formats not to be that much different. They were, you know, the looks were pretty. These golds were completely pointless. They should have just swapped one out, because there's just no difference. These creamy shadows I didn't really like. I tried to use one as an eyeliner. It lasted okay, but it's just not deep enough for me. This gel shade here is stunning. It's really, really pretty. The shimmers are pretty. This marbly effect one was just, it was pointless. It wasn't very shimmery, very sparkly, very in your face. It didn't do it for me. I've got to say, I wasn't really impressed by this palette. I probably will reach for it more over the Christmas holidays, because it is quite a, you know, like it's warm tone, cool tones, but it's just, yeah. I will play with it some more, and each of the looks, they looked rather similar. Like, when I went back and I looked at them, they looked quite similar. So I was actually like really gutted about that. So yeah, I mean, I do like Huda Beauty. That is only the second big palette that I've got. The first one I accidentally, the Mercury Retrograde. If you've watched me before, you know that I actually only paid 28p for that palette, which I am going to take with me wherever I go. So yeah, but I love that palette over that one 100%. Okay, third place. Again, I feel like this is going to be criticised. I really do apologise, but honestly, these top three palettes, I love them with my whole heart. They are amazing and performed completely differently. And I love each and every one for so many different reasons. But the third place goes to the Pat McGrath Celestial Nirvana palette. Now this palette is stunning. I only got onto Pat McGrath this year, so I only own some of her motherships. So was I a little bit disappointed with this? I don't want to say. Sorry. So yeah, back to it. Sorry about that. Was I a little bit disappointed? Absolutely not. I wasn't disappointed in the fact that the mattes didn't perform beautifully, because they did. I wasn't disappointed in the colour story, because I personally think that it's beautiful. Packaging, 10 out of 10. It has a mirror, always great. The shimmers are okay. They're nothing. They're very soft and very subtle and very, very beautiful. They're a lot better than the Huda ones in my eyes. They are very soft and very subtle, but very, I find them quite impactful on the eyes. Are they impactful as a Astral Blitz shades? Absolutely not. But I kind of was hoping for at least maybe one shade to just like really pack a punch, something like a topper shade that you could have put over all of these, just to give it that sparkle, that, you know, that holiday Christmas feeling. This is after all going to be her Christmas collection palette. I kind of wanted a little bit more. This is the first Mega Mothership that I do own. I don't know, the shimmers just didn't do it for me in this palette. They are, like I say, soft and subtle, and I like wham bam in your face, very much a shot of sparkle. But this pink one here is absolutely stunning. They are stunning. And they each have something. They have a little bit of something. I can't put my finger on what it is, but this palette has something that the others don't have, and the quality is still there. I would have paid the price. I personally absolutely love it. I love how she's divided it into 3 sections. I love the colour story. Definitely going to be reaching for this over the Christmas holidays, because I mean, I'll reach for any palette any day of the week. If I want to go for a neon yellow or orange, I absolutely will. It does not bother me. But yeah, I do love this palette. It's just that it was missing that like little bit of something. I just needed that little bit of a little pop, maybe a little bit of a pop. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. I'm not trying to like, you know, say anything bad about these palettes, because I love them absolutely. All of them, actually, all of them this month. Some have let me down. Some are okay. Some are. Oh my god! I had another palette. I had another palette to rank. Okay, so I'm not gonna rank that one today. No, I will. No, I won't. Shall I? Shan't I? So let's see. Where would it have come? So yeah. So let's just say I haven't mentioned Pat McGrath yet, and we're going on to the other palette that I'm going to mention. Coming in before Pat McGrath and after Huda Beauty is going to be this Natasha Denona mini one. This is the mini glam. I lost this in the box because it's actually quite small. This is the mini glam. This was really, again, really stunning. I really liked it. I've used this a couple of times now. It wasn't new to my collection this month, but because I reached for it more this month, I thought that I should rank it. It's a very pretty everyday palette. I really like the looks I've created with this. It's 3 shimmers and 2 mattes. The only reason it's ranking that little bit lower is obviously this is the only colours that you're going to get on your eyes, but stunning quality for the price. If you haven't tried Natasha Denona, I do highly recommend trying one of her minis, because they are really nice and really stunning. And I have 2 now, and I definitely want to get some more because I absolutely love them. Okay, so then Pat McGrath came in, and we've seen that, so we've done it. Okay, so my number 2. God, this is so hard. This is so hard, but my number 2 spot goes to the Gourmand Girls Doodles by the Bunny Spooked palette. I have used this a lot through this month, a lot. I've actually made a dip in this shade. This palette it's stunning. Like, it can go everyday friendly. to Halloweeny vibes to fall vibes. It's got it all. It really has. I absolutely love this. It has a mirror. I love the packaging. I love this kind of holographic writing. It's absolutely stunning. I just love this colour story. I can't wait to see what she holds in the future. I definitely want to purchase something maybe on her Black Friday sale, but I'm definitely going to get something else. I'm looking at the Ethereal palette, I think it is. Definitely looking at that one. I absolutely love this. Every look that I've created with it, I think I've loved. I used this on a friend. If you check out my Instagram, you'll see the look that I created. Yeah, I don't think there's a bad shade in here. I don't think I would swap any of these shades. They are all stunning. I love absolutely every one of them. And obviously this pumpkin shade here is my favourite, and I will just quickly look at that. That is just... So ignore this swatch here, that's from something else. But that wow, stunning. That palette has my heart through and through. And the owner of the brand, you know, like Just by the Bunny and Christina they're just amazing people, and I love them especially. So yeah, so getting into the #1 palette that I have ranked this month. If you've been watching my videos, I hope that you have, and checking out my Instagram again, I hope that you have, you will know what is coming in at #1. So it is the palette that I am wearing on my eyes today. Every look with this palette that I have done, I have absolutely loved. Every single look. I did an all matte look, and I don't do all mattes. I am a very, very shimmer heavy person. I absolutely, I love this palette with my absolute whole heart. So if you can guess by that, then big thumbs up to you. And it is going to be #1, drum roll please, Nomad Cosmetics Hudson Valley palette. I'm lost for words. This palette is stunning. Like, stunning. It's the best one I've tried from the brand. It has to be. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I love the Monteverde one. I love the Providence one. I do love Nomad Cosmetics. They have a place in my heart that I absolutely love. But this palette, it's got grungy tones. It's got your warm tones. It's got 3 beautiful, stunning shimmers. I am a shimmer heavy person, so when colour story was revealed, I was like, only 3 shimmers. I don't think I'm gonna like that. I prefer like an inner corner, which this one doesn't have. I prefer, you know, just something a little bit more. But these shimmers, no. These shimmers, I used all of these shimmers today with this one shadow. Oh no, sorry, I blended out with this shadow. So I used 2 shadows and these 3 shimmers. And this look is stunning. It's stunning. And like I said, I've used this about 4 times now, 3 or 4 times now. And I absolutely love each look that I've created. It had to come first. I've had so many compliments as well when I wear this palette. So I always know that when I get compliments, I know that a palette has to rank higher, because then well, I don't say I want to rank it higher if people give me compliments, but when I love a palette and it gets complimented by someone else, it's kind of like, yeah, this palette is for me. And then when I use it more, and I'm just like, yeah. I mean, all matte look was not, it was beautiful, it was stunning, the colours blended perfectly, but because I am a shimmer person, personal preference again, I was like, I don't really like it. I don't know. I don't get what the hype is about wearing all mattes on your eyeballs. I just don't get it. And then the more I looked at it, and the more I realised how beautiful it blended and how well it just all went together. I used this side for my all matte look, and I've got to admit, I really, really did enjoy it. I don't think I filmed that look. I filmed maybe a first impressions and swatches, then I did that look, and then I've used it today, and I think I've used it another time as well. Like I said, 3 or 4 times, and I just love it. I love every shade that I have created with this. I love this with my whole heart, and it really, I just know there's just so much you can do with it. You wouldn't think it being such, like, you know, is it really that versatile? Can I do that much with it? But you can, honest to God, it is stunning. I just don't know. I just don't know what to say. I absolutely love it. I just, the packaging, it's everything. It's definitely a fall palette. I don't know. I just, I don't know what to say. Do you have this palette? Do you love it as much as I do? Let me know. Let me know down below, and let me know if you like these videos. I love to rank palettes that I've tried. I've got some new palettes coming up. I've had some palettes delivered today. So yeah, so let's just leave it there and leave it with the palette that I've loved and loved and loved this month, and I will definitely be using it throughout the month of November. So it will probably be in my rankings next month if I continue to use it, because that's how I want to kind of rank it. I don't just want to rank new palettes that I've used. I want to rank if I've reached in and it's a palette that I've used so many times before, but I've done another look or two with it this month. I want to throw them into the collection as well. Just so I know that I'm getting my use out of my older palettes. Let me know down below if you want to see some looks with my older palettes, or would you prefer to just see new content on my channel. Obviously I have a lot of palettes. I have some really, really pretty ones, and I'd be happy to show them and showcase them here on my channel, but I just need to know down below what you guys want to see, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.